To answer the question, Joy, um, it was crazy. We was talking about this earlier. I think my personal opinion, the reason why is because relationships in 2025, really in this whole new era, is not like how it was in the 1960s, 1970s, 80s, or even the 90s when we were born. Um, there are Israel made a good point. Even when it comes to marriage and serious commitment, a lot of men who are now the forefront of the dating market. So you're talking about your 20s to your 40-year-olds. You have to always think about what did they see, what example did they have when it comes to relationships. Was it a happy example? Was it a sad example? Was it a depressed example? Was it Unfortunately, the example when it comes to serious committed relationships, especially when it comes to marriage, it's not usually that good. Now, not for all instances, but unfortunately, it just is what it is. We've witnessed, like they say, the single family households and all of that. But what's not usually talked about is, like Israel was saying, the divorce, the child support for when the relationship doesn't work out, um, the constant back and forth, it's being in a relationship now is so much more intense. It's so much more like it feels like two people are almost trying to fight for the top. So for men, our psychology, men don't put themselves in situations unnecessarily stressful unless they looking to be in it, right? Most men don't. And I remember we had this conversation on the podcast before, and I'm still ain't nobody said anything, ain't nobody showed me nothing different. I had put the disclaimer out there. If you can prove it to me, prove me wrong. Most men don't have children. Most young men, especially between the age of 20 and 40, don't have children, are not married. They just go to work. They mind their business. It's the
That's what I
truth.
do. Go to work and mind my business. It's
And
so
then,
peaceful.
that the percentage of men that do that are larger than the percentage of men that are looking for relationships and looking to settle down, especially younger, because in reality that's not something we really are designed to think about until around our 30s. Not designed like it's in our DNA. You have to look at the society that we live in. It doesn't financially make any sense for a 23-year-old, a 24-year-old, a 25-year-old male